this very warm room at Wembley Arena. As you know, big night of boxing tonight, but whilst we had the opportunity, we wanted to bring these two together ahead of what I think is a brilliant fight, July 1st, Sheffield Arena. I think domestic fights we know are full of drama, and I think we've got a great fight, British and Commonwealth title fight, the chance for Dalton Smith to win the Lonsdale belt, the keeps, the chance for Sam Maxwell to have a huge win and an opportunity to put himself on the world stage. I think when you're looking at opponents, the danger men always come from people with great pedigree. Sam Maxwell, GB fighter, many international tournaments. These two know each other from the GB squad, shared rounds together. And Sam, welcome up here. I won't say who, but I was talking to someone tonight, and I said this is a really tough fight for Dalton Smith. And the closer this gets, people are realising just how good a fight and how big a fight this is.
Definitely, everyone knows my experience and what I've done in the game, and the way lots of people get set up. So this is the equation now. We see how good Dalton really is finally, because I know I'm a great fighter.
Taking away that defeat, until that defeat, you were on the trajectory of going to sort of European level, and people talking to you about a world-class fighter. Tough defeat at the time, but bounced back though and learned a lot. You've been through what Dawn hasn't been through yet, had to take that tough defeat and bounce back. You must be extremely hungry right now.
I am. It's hard taking that loss, and I've been ready to come back, and I feel like I've come back stronger. And it's just about showing them fight now. And yeah, it's another. Sometimes my experience, like saying, I've developed from that. I'm a better fighter for that loss. I feel a better fighter for the loss.
Dawn's been well hyped as a young fighter, British champion as well. But for you, victory would take you to a level. Obviously, British and Commonwealth champions, but almost beyond that, people view Dalton as European levels ready as well, and you as well right now. But this victory would change the trajectory of your career.
Definitely, that's it. That's why I took it. That's why it's a massive fight for me. That's what I'm saying. More than ever changed in my life. Because beating Dalton's a man. He's the son who was supposed to he has some great wins. So beating him shows I'm there. My name out there to be a great fighter.
Dawn, I think you don't mind saying by far the toughest fight of your career today. You know Sam very well, the kind of fights you want to be with. And also a great fight to try and win the Lonsdale belt outright. We know that was the plan. And to do it in a real fight like this, which is well beyond domestic level.
Of course, yeah. You know, this is I've said it before, I wanted this fight 18 months ago because, you know, it's a fight what put me up to, you know, the next level, but it's also a fight that stylistically wise, I'm going to look good in. And obviously, you know me, I'm not one to, you know, talk crap, but, you know, when I see something and I believe in it, you know, I'll say it. I honestly do believe this is going to be a fight where, you know, Dalton Smith is going to be destructive. But you know, even my camp, I just feel like I'm in a position now where, you know, I'm coming into my prime, I'm feeling fit, strong, like even sparring, like it's the best I've ever felt. And it's just, and honestly, like it's 3 weeks away, and I just can't wait to get in there and show people.
You see a lot of fighters go on the defensive against you as the fight progresses. It's part of your belief that you, with this fight, because you know how much Sam will be trying to win as well. You know his style, and you do believe you win this fight by stoppage?
Yeah, I'm very confident. You know, I can get anybody off inside the distance, but you know, I prepare for 12 rounds. You know, and how my career's gone at the minute. You know, I basically wiped everybody out, and the main thing I needed was the rounds. My last 2 fights have been able to get that, but you know, I just needed that fight to give me that fire in the belly, what G's me up. And you know, this is the fight. But I believe this is the fight what's going to get that out of me, and it hasn't come. You know, you don't know yourself any, but even sometimes you can be professional, but sometimes it's hard to get up for them fights if you know you're going to get in there. You know, you've seen that in the last fight. But you know, believe me, this is a fight where you're going to see the best of Dalton Smith.
Finally, what a moment for Sheffield, obviously recently at Wembley, but now you as really the alignment to Sheffield Wednesday and all of Sheffield as well, but expecting a great crowd and keeping the momentum for Wednesday as well as you plan the Hillsborough fight in 2014.
That's it, and you know, it was only 2 weeks ago I was at Wembley myself, you know, we was here for promotion, we got a promotion, and like I say, it's just, I want to bring the big nights to Sheffield, and obviously the Sheffield Wednesday club are right behind me, the support's there, and not only that, the whole of Sheffield, and you know, I'm putting big nights of boxing back into Sheffield now, and you know, especially the Hillsborough one. I'm confident as long as I keep winning, I'm going to make that dream become a reality next year.
Well, fantastic fight. Guys, we're going to go to you for any questions quickly as well before we head ahead.
Dalton, you talked about sort of dreams in Hillsborough. Did you dream of having the British title for keeps on your mantelpiece when you started boxing?
Yeah, I dreamt of having every single belt on my mantelpiece. And sometimes we forget what we're actually achieving. Sometimes we get caught up in the process of it all, and sometimes you have to sit back and realise what you're actually achieving. I'm one fight away for me to have that British title for keep. So, I've left no stone unturned. Believe me, it's the best camp I've ever had. I've been out in LA sparring some of the best fighters in the world. I ain't done that without no thought. That was my plan to go out there. I wanted this to be my best camp. It's been my best camp, and it's the best I've been performing.
Dalton, you mentioned that fight you won at Hillsborough. Adam Azim's on a similar course to yourself. Is that the sort of fight you can imagine being at a big stadium like that?
Look at the 140-pound division. There's bigger names out there. There's some big names. Look at the signings that he just made. The 140-pound division for me is probably one of the most stats. So for me to get that those stadium fight, I'm not really short names for a dancing partner.
Right guys, we're going to have a head-to-head up here and we're going to head back down to the fights. Thank you for attending. July 1st, fantastic fight, Sheffield Arena, live on DAZN, Dalton Smith against Maxwell, British and Commonwealth title. Thank you.
Don't forget your tablet, Brendan.
Well done, Brian. What a show you behind the stage here.
Yeah.
Face-to-face questions.
I was 2 up.